Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Today is another beautiful day in the North Carolina Piedmont. We've got lots of sunshine. Actually, this flannel is about to disappear, but I'm out here in the hog paddock system retrieving a barrel full of food that was left over, taking it back up to the barn for storage. And I just thought, while I'm here, since there's already some regenerative processes taking place here, take a moment to share with you how the paddocks are recovering from their winter grazing. And actually today, since they're predicting rain tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and overseed this with a little more ryegrass. But before I do, let's have a look and see what's going on out here. Now, as I was driving up, hopefully I caught that on video, I paused along the way to show the difference here. So these paddocks here that are so green, 1, 2, 3 in a row, these were the paddocks that had extra rest before I flip-flopped the system. If you watched that playlist, you probably know that I opened up a couple of paddocks over behind these trees, and the results are pretty obvious. Here's where they were last in these few paddocks, and they've trampled that down pretty good. But even so, there's a lot of ryegrass popping up in there, and it's in these high traffic areas where the hogs are more or less continuously, where we're going to overseed. And in the very back, let's see if we can get a close-up of this. I'm not actually sure how visible this grass is, but from this oblique angle, hopefully you can see that there is a lot of ryegrass popping up here. Now, this is going to hold the soil steady during the rest of the winter, and in the springtime provide lots of forage for the next batch of pigs. And they're really going to go to town on it because it's going to grow really fast, and I'm probably going to have to move them a lot quicker. Let's take a walk through here. Now, this is the lane. You can see I filmed the grass mustache video right here in this path, and you can see that it's just all pitted up, and we're going to overseed this really well, and we're going to encourage lots of soil life to live out here and reclaim the nutrients that the hogs have left behind, so the next batch can reap the benefits. So this is the very back. I think it was either this paddock or the one behind it where we did the "This Is It" video and Joel Salatin video. And even here you can see some of the oats that survived, but not a lot of ryegrass here. So these oats that are in here will probably make it, but I want to guarantee success. And the only thing that will sprout in the cool weather is the ryegrass, and I'm using an annual rye. I consider it a perennial, but in reality I want to encourage summer forage, or summer grasses out here too. And of course we're going to need a little less shade for that. This is the final and most shady paddock. But there's a lot of natural grass seed in the seed bank out here. I do also have some pasture mix, summer or warm season pasture mix that I'll probably put out in the spring on top of the rye while it's nice and covered. And as the hogs come through for the first time, they're going to stomp that down into the ground, remove the rye, and let that soil get some sunlight on it to germinate those warm season seeds. So that's the update. I'm going to come back. Right now I'm just taking this barrel out, but I'm going to come back a little bit later today and oversee this and the well, all the high traffic areas and areas where I see bare soil, which is a fair amount. So anyway, that's it for now. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, back out in the paddock system. And did I ever turn that? Nope, still turned off. Well, I hope I'm right. Stepping over it anyway. So here we are, back in the paddock system, and we have a lot of dirt. These 3 paddocks here, actually 4, are pretty much decimated. There's patches of green, but we want a whole carpet of green. So this is where I'm going to start overseeding. So what we're working with here today is not an endorsement. That big bag of ryegrass, this 10-pound scoop that I have somehow dented, and this chest mounted, also not an endorsement, spreader. So I haven't used this grass before. Maybe this will be an endorsement by spring, but we'll see. I have used other brands and had great success, and I really do like this spreader. If you're considering something chest mounted, this came with a lid. I have never used that lid because I go through the grass so fast, and this ryegrass is very small, so it's going to spread very quickly, and I'm going to have a little bit of fun keeping it in bounds. But hey, what's a little extra grass besides food? All right, enough jibber jabber. Let me mount this stuff on me and we'll get going. All right. Having a sharp blade really is nice. All right, so the fun part of this is donning the spreader. So let's see if I can get this done without dropping it. Let's see, I think this way. Not bad. Okay, well that was awesome. Shockingly easy. Don't know if you can see, this is adjustable. We're just going to do it about halfway with the ryegrass this morning, or this afternoon, because it's a small seed and I've accidentally spilled lots of it. Alright, let's get some seed. This is fun seeing past this as I'm working. That's what the seed looks like. Tiny little things. Hopefully the rain tonight and tomorrow will keep the birds off of it. But we actually have some snow possibility on the 3rd day. So let's see what happens. Okay, well, function test, handle spinning. I'm gonna try not to spray this in my lane where I drive the tractor. I'm gonna work towards or downwind. So again, sorry about the wind noise if you're experiencing that. It's gotten kind of blustery out here. All right, cranking and walking. I adjust the handle as I'm going along because I want to get plenty. I don't want to get too much. folks, that's it for today. Thanks so much for coming along, and if you like this kind of stuff, please hit subscribe, because we've got a lot more coming, including lots of content on raising meat, chickens, and eggs. So we got a couple of builds. I have what I believe is the ultimate, no, I think that word's been taken, the ultimate chicken tractor that is a no poop on the hands variety that will hold up to, well, about 40 plus chickens comfortably on pasture. Of course, it's a daily mover that will have an automatic waterer in it, bulk feeder, and really no need to crawl inside of it, except on occasion, maybe when the chicks are small and when it's time to take them out. Even though it's 12 feet long, it's very easy to move, holds 10 gallons of water, and is still easily relocatable by my wife of 110 pounds dripping wet. So if you're looking for a way to easily move a large number of birds across pasture to get the health benefits that provides to them and ultimately to you, then I would encourage you to stick around, subscribe, and watch our pastured poultry playlist that's going to be populating very soon when I start on that brooder. Right, so thanks again, and come on back. Don't forget to subscribe, and you know what, the best way that you can support us is to share us on social media. The more eyes we can get on our content, the more encouragement I get. So thank you again. Bye-bye.